Good day, good day, good day, everybody. Yes, Tim is starting it off right. Yes, it is my sugar's birthday today on 2/22/22. Yes, Margareta, good morning, good day to everyone joining in. It is a especially special day for me because 15 years ago, right around this time, I was being wheeled into the delivery room. I had a C-section, and there was a crowd of people. Like, they had students, and each of the girls had their own sets of doctors and nurses. It was a lot of people, and I was fine. I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Yes, in my yard, I would tell the girls, happy birthday for you. Good day, Ron. Good day, everybody. I hope you are doing well on this very special day, 2/22/22. High vibration number, powerful energy, right? So, like, get in alignment with it, because I was doing some, just a little tiny little research on the 2/22/22, and all of those, when it was like 1/11 2011, all those types of master numbers, master energies. Get in alignment, right, with it, because you might have an interesting day if you're kind of out of alignment with your energy, right? So if you start to have like a weird day, check your energy, check your energy, and get in alignment with your energy. Like, take a moment, take a breath, do meditation, exercise, like, do something to get yourself back in alignment with yourself, right? Because you over there and yourself is over there. So we want to bring that together. So I'm going on a tangent. So let me come back and say, welcome, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP is an acronym for Spirit and Practice, because the perfection is in the practice. So we practice and we practice and we practice, right, mommy? So I am excited because we are in our visioning series in preparation for our visioning board workshop gathering that's happening on Saturday, this Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Lovejoy. And it's a good number of people who have pre-registered. If you haven't done so, please do so. You can go on my I Am Rev Melissa page. You can go on my new website, revmelissa.com, and you can register there, Lindsay. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So we was talking about the distinction between visioning and vision yesterday, or visualization and visioning yesterday. And without going too deep into that again, listen to yesterday's replay so you'll get caught up. But it's about our level of consciousness. Where are we in our consciousness, right? And so visualization, which is very powerful, is at a level of consciousness of using our imagination. And the level of consciousness where we're doing our visioning from is a channeling consciousness, a vessel consciousness, right? And it is using our intuition, right? Tuning into the indwelling spirit, right? And accessing the information from that place, from that level of consciousness, right? It's the difference between I'm making it happen, right? I'm the manifester, it's happening by me, I'm controlling all this, to this is happening through me. I am open to receive. I have an understanding that whatever I need has to move through me, right? God can only do for me what God can do through me, right? And so that's where we do our work. That's where we do our work. I see you in my yard, inspired halfway through life visioning backwards since yesterday. All right, now in my yard, I like that. I like that. Yes, getting it in, getting it in. So today, I want to talk about the second question. So the first question when we do visioning is, what is God's idea? What is God's idea for my life, right? Or the question I asked you all to take into contemplation as homework yesterday was, what is God's idea of my quality as me, right? Because we're all working with our quality. And I'll do a roll call on Friday. Friday might become roll call Friday for our qualities, just to lock it in again, okay? So the second question, this is where we're going today. The second question is, what must I become? What must I become in order to manifest this vision? What must I become in order to manifest this vision, right? Another way of asking that question when we think about our quality is, what quality must I cultivate, right? What quality must I cultivate, Gladys, right? So we all have our quality, and we're going to have the opportunity when we do our visioning board gathering on Saturday to lock into that quality, or to see if there's something else there for us, right? Because remember, I started off the year with my quality being wholeness. And then I went in and I did this meditation, and the other quality that was waiting patiently for me to recognize was trust. So now I've added wholeness and trust as part of my qualities for 2022. So I have wholeness, trust, and within that, I have curiosity and courage, right? That's how I'm showing up, with curiosity and with courage. So that second question, what must I become in order to manifest this vision, is all about what our growing edge is. What is my growing edge? And growing edge is about, it's our place of growth, right? We get to a point where, we've been doing these things, we're doing good, right? And then we need to stretch ourselves. We need to go beyond what we've been doing, or we might need to stop doing what we were doing and start doing something else, right? Sometimes we need to call things complete and move on, right? Call things complete and move on. And so our growing edge is a opportunity for us to see if that's where we are. And guess what? That's where we are. I'm just letting you know now. Don't go and figure out. Don't go after sip and say, I wonder if I'm in a growing edge. Right? Let me analyze. Let me do a No. You are. All right? You are in a growing edge. So we could move forward. Okay? So it might feel exciting and it might feel uncomfortable. It's okay. However way it feels, it's okay. It's okay. So I want to share an article that I read about our growing edge. And it's from an organization called Growth Edge Therapy. And this is what they said about the growing edge. It's that gut feeling deep down that something needs to change, even if we don't have a clue what it is yet. I threw in that yet. Sometimes our growth edges present with some ease and excitement, but most typically they come in the form of serious crisis and pain. Yeah, right? Regardless, we know we're engaging with some type of growth edge when we are feeling uneasy, uncomfortable, unsure, or maybe even downright frightened. We often miss our growth edges because we live in a culture that does a stand-up job of encouraging and teaching us to numb out, disconnect, and stabilize our misery through the use of endless props and countless addictions. Oh, that is so true. Basically, we armor up, and so we are prone to miss them in their beginning stages. Growth edges that might have started in the form of a gentle whisper or safe little wake-up calls tend to eventually smack us in the face and bring us to our knees. Yes, Sekou. Sekou's in the green room slapping himself, right? Smacks us in the face and brings us to our knees in real rock bottom moments if we aren't paying good enough attention. We all get to whisper first, y'all. We do. We do. We don't pay no mind. And then pop right upside the head, right? What you gonna do now, right? That's what life is saying. What you gonna do now? I try to tell you, right? It is our growth edge, our growth edge. Yes. All growth edges have the potential to grow and heal us as they bring us into higher levels of worth and connection. Because the growth edges of our lives aren't going away. They deserve our curiosity and our attention. All right. So we are in a growth edge. That's right, Julian. That's where we are. That's right. I know that's right too. So we are growing where we stand. We don't have to go any place to start growing. We are growing where we stand. We're at the threshold between what we know and are familiar with and the unknown and the unfamiliar. And that's what's so powerful about visioning, right? Because it takes us from what we know and are familiar with into God's idea, into the universe's idea, right? Into the unknown, into the unfamiliar. But we know that the universe knows all, is familiar with all, and has the information that we need. And we get to download that, if you will, envisioning, right? By just living in the question and trusting that the answer is within us. Yes? Trusting that the answer is within us. So get ready. That's question 2. Get ready. What must I become in order to manifest this vision? We are already cultivating our quality and we are being called forth, right? We are moving from what was into what is seeking to unfold within us, right? We are in our growing edge, right? We're in a place of growth and change. We might be excited, we might be uncomfortable. It doesn't matter. We're at the threshold. Which way are you going to step? Are you going to step forward or are you going to step back? The choice is up to us. The choice is up to each one of us, right? So I know everyone that's with me on Saturday and everyone that's with me right now is stepping forward. We're moving towards our growth. We're moving towards that which is standing there waiting for us already. We don't have to even go find it. It's just waiting for us to step into. Okay? All right. All right. So that's all I want to say about today's visioning. You have your 2 questions. I'm going to repeat them for you. Please write them down if you haven't already. The first one is, what is God's idea of my quality as me? What is God's idea of my quality as me? And the second one is, what must I become in order to manifest this vision? Right? This is the moment of our growing edge. All right. All right. So we're going to keep it going. We're going to unpack question 3 tomorrow. And if you haven't registered yet for the Visioning Board Gathering, please do so. And we're going to move into some joy news. So, the number one news for me today is my girls, my sugars. Today is their birthday, 2/22/22. And some of you know that I specifically picked February 22nd for them to be born on because I wanted them to be born on a day that was a master number. And since I had a C-section, my doctor said, you could pick whatever day between this period and this period. And I think it was from like the 9th to the 26th of February. And I picked the 22nd. and it's the perfect day for them. And they're Pisces, they're twins, like 22. It's like perfect. It's perfect. So I also want to give a shout out to other 222s who were born on this day. So to my dear friend Abiome, who is just tickle pink that our girls were born on the same day as him. Happy birthday. To my girlfriend who we both gave birth, one of my best girlfriends, we gave birth on the same day, y'all. So shout out to Sebastian, who's also turning 15 today. Shout out to Colette, my girlfriend, who we had this shared experience with, right? And it's just wonderful. So shout out to all of the Pisces out there. It's Pisces season. Shout out to you all. I know yesterday was Harold's birthday and Larry's birthday. So there's a lot of birthdays coming up of people who are very dear and close to me in this month. So we're celebrating today where we already been celebrating all month long. They take after their mother. And we're going to continue the celebration today. We're going to have a spa day. And then later on, we're going to go out to dinner. And I'm just really, really, really excited. So thank you all for that. Yes. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Bonnie, Tim, and Mayad. Thank you all for extending birthday greetings to my girls. I will definitely let them know. All right. So what else is happening this week besides our visioning board gathering on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Zoom? We also continuing our celebration of Black History Month, and my special guest host on Sunday for Living Life in Joy is our very own Sekou Wrights. And so Sekou likes to keep it mysterious, right? So you're going to have to tune in and find out what's going down. But he will be representing Black History Month. And also remember that New Thought Media Network is doing daily inspirations about Black history moments and prayers for racial healing. And so I've been participating in that along with other ministers and practitioners. So every single day you can go on to New Thought Media Network, FaceTime or YouTube and see a Black history moment. And believe you me, you will learn something. It's amazing what Black people have done in this world. All right. Sunday, we have our Sunday in Praise right after at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And I have a guest speaker this Sunday, my seminary sister, Rev Deb Hammond, and she will be talking about a seasoned life. A seasoned life. And she sent me a little sneak peek of her sermon, and it's going to be juicy because she's using spices, right? She's using spices as a way to talk about a seasoned life. It's going to be good, y'all. So please go to rocklandcsl.org, click on Sunday service link, and you'll be in the Zoom room with us, or you can watch us live stream on Facebook. All right. Let's see. Save the date is coming up, y'all. Next week is March 8th, 7 p.m. Healing, Liberation, and Joy, Mental Health, and the Arts. I will be representing Joy at this amazing event that's taking place at the legendary The Apollo Theater. And I am so excited about that. March 8th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You could go to my website. Yes. You can go to my website. I think Sekou's going to pop it up there. And you can register. The information to register is there. You need to register. It's a free ticket, but you have to register. Yes. And then there's the vision board information. See my events page. Yes. And there is the next thing that I'll be doing in May 22nd. I am the keynote speaker at a women's empowerment brunch called Control, Alt, Delete. And that is taking place in the Pocono Summit, Pennsylvania. And it is a live event. So if you're in the area, please come. It's going to be a wonderful time, 11:30 to 4:30 on May 22nd. it's a great Mother's Day gift that you can give to yourself or the mothers in your life for May. So, oh, the other thing, we have another class coming up, and this will soon be on my website. It's based on the book, The Four Spiritual Laws of Prosperity. The Four Spiritual Laws. Can you see it? It's hard to see it with the light. There we go. The Four Spiritual Laws of Prosperity by Edwin Gaines. So this is our text that we're using for a new class that I'm doing called the Practicing the Presence of Abundance. Practicing the Presence of Abundance. So everybody wants abundance, right? Because we are, and we want to have a deeper experience, expression of it. So I would highly recommend that you register for the class. It is taking place March 12th for 5 weeks. Yes, March 12th for 5 weeks. Thank you, Sekou. There it is. And I'm facilitating it. It'll be on Zoom, 7:00 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you very much. So what else did I want to share? Oh, so I'm on Canva. I was doing that little situation there with the class, creating it, and Canva sends me a certificate. It sends me a certificate saying I created 50 graphics on Canva. I was so excited. This was last night. I was so excited. So I think I sent it to post to my Facebook page. So yeah, 50, right? Remember, Sekou, I couldn't do this at all, right? I'd be like, Sekou, could you make me a flyer? Could you do right? And now I have done 50. So don't say what you can't do. We could do whatever we put our minds to. All it takes is some practice. All it takes is some practice. And so I've been practicing apparently 50 times already. I didn't know. So it was nice to get that little reminder. I know, right? In my heart, it's exciting. It is exciting. All right, everybody. I'm going to check in with Sekou, see how he's doing out in sunny Florida.
Yeah, so many things. I'm going to go all the way back to you talking about me being in the green room going like this. Because I was having flashbacks. So some of you may know that I had the pleasure of opening for Les Brown. My first motivational speech was opening for Les Brown. And the theme was pain is the path. That was my theme, my personal theme, pain is the path. And so even when you get smacked in the face by life, there's still a choice point. Mm-hmm. Like even when you get knocked down to your lowest place. But what's that called? Those you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Your low point, your rock bottom.
Rock bottom, thank you. You get knocked down to your rock bottom. You still have a choice. And most of us, myself included, have chosen to go away from the pain. And what I discovered, the one time that I really turned into the pain is that the pain is the path. That's how you get past all the things. If you shun the crutches of distraction, of avoidance, of comfort food, of Netflix, of drinking, if you let all that go and you lean into the pain as best you can, like that is the path through, and that is the path that helps you create a new version of yourself. So even when you get smacked by life and knocks you down, you still have a choice, and you've got to push hard to make the choice to lead into the pain. And it requires a lot of willpower. But if you can do that, you can change your life. There it is.
Yes. If you could do that, you can change your life. And for me, Sekou, it is recognizing and listening. It's listening to life, right? It's listening to life, listening to those whispers. So I don't have to get knocked upside the head. So I can stop getting knocked upside the head because I'm not paying attention, right? Because I'm being distracted, because I won't, right? I won't listen, right? And then it gets more and more difficult, and then I'm in pain. Right? Yeah. It's that human condition, but we have a choice. we have a choice. All right, everybody. Thank you all for joining me live today for a very special day. And one of my girls is right here. I don't know if she'll come on. She's shaking her head no. One of the birthday Zola's right here, chilling out with her cat. He's just so happy they're home and not in school this week. So I will give them both all of your birthday wishes and blessings. Everyone have a wonderful day. Remember the two questions. Remember the two questions. The first one is, what is God's idea of my quality as me? And the second is, what must I become in order to manifest this vision, right? And know that we are all in a growing edge. We are all in a growing edge. All right. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.